Hello everyone, George here, and as you can see, we are finally back on F1 Clash after a hell of a week, let's say. It feels amazing and good to be finally back to talking to you guys, to making these videos. Unfortunately, I tested positive for COVID, but now I'm a lot better, thank God. And yeah, we are back, and today we're playing the final round of the Alfa Tauri F1 Team Series event. And I did qualify for the finals while I was literally not able to get out of bed, but I had to reach the finals this week. Tsunoda and Gasly, sorry, both are getting a 10% buff on their stats. So both of them are two of my best drivers so far in the roster. And we managed to get Gasly up to level 4. Tsunoda is still at level 5. Gasly, by the way, at level 3 he was amazing. At level 4 he's just on another level, as you are about to see in these final couple of races. I did open, I believe, one crate from the offers and got 20 cards of Gasly. For this week, I'm using my highest PAGR setup, especially because we have two drivers getting a 10% buff on their stats, and we have Gasly at level 4, so I want to give him the best car possible to score the highest amount of points. I have already played my first 6 races, and we currently have 132 points, which is honestly more than what I was expecting at the start of this round. Amazing job. I managed to score in every single race, by the way, in this round, more points than what I scored yesterday in the opening round. Everything is looking perfect to get a new personal best. Hopefully in these final 2 races we can score around 40, maybe 50 points. That would be amazing. We are now in P20, and we should be looking good to finish in top 20 this weekend. So let's carry on with our final 2 races, and let's talk through them. Race 7 is going to be around Singapore. Yesterday I managed to score 26 points on this track. I believe this is an AI that we're racing. Hopefully we get a decent quali, at least out-qualify our rival, and from there we can build our strategy. I've been using, by the way, this setup, even though that I did use my fastest pit stop time setup in the qualifying round and in the opening round. And surprisingly, I topped the group in the qualifying round. But in the opening round, well, I managed to qualify in P43 or maybe P44. I'm not really sure. So Gasly is in P19 at the moment. Hopefully we can get a decent start. I know I started on the mediums, even though that I did use a different strategy yesterday. All I need is a good start from Gasly. Probably should have used softs. And let's say softs, go for 4 laps, pit, and then boost to finish on new softs, as I'm using downforce. But you can see here we got literally the worst start ever. Instead of gaining positions, I did lose everything basically. And our rival with his Gasly on the hard compound is up in P15. So from here I had to make a quick decision. I needed to go for an alternative strategy, and the only driver that can go for that alternative strategy was Tsunoda, as Gasly is on the downforce. He has extra tire management to go for 4 laps and then go for a new set of softs. Tsunoda doesn't have the same amount of tire management as Gasly. So I'm gonna be pitting in a moment with Tsunoda for a new set of softs, go from there for 3 laps, and after that pit with service and boost the final 2 laps. Hopefully we can salvage points. All right, of course. This is a spoiler alert. We are gonna salvage some points, but the strategy I did use now made a huge impact on the result of this race. Basically, if I score less than 20 points, every single progress that I made during this final round is gonna like just evaporate. So I'm gonna keep pushing Gasly a little bit, keep supporting him, if possible gain a couple of positions. But my only problem is that rival Gasly is way ahead in front, as you can see on the hard compound, and Gasly during this race was just not himself. He's been amazing in overtaking for like throughout this whole final round, but just during this final round he wasn't himself. He wasn't aggressive, I mean. Tsunoda, on the contrary, was a lot better, and he has been overtaking like a beast. So I'm keeping, or let's say we're gonna keep conserving with Tsunoda, and we're gonna be pushing him during lap 5. I'm gonna be pitting with Gasly at the end of this current lap for a new set of softs, and from there boost to finish, because the downforce allows you to boost for 3 laps around Singapore on the soft compound. Of course, you are gonna run out of service, but that would be around the final corner, so that would be fine. During those 3 laps, I'm just hoping that we can pick up all those positions that we lost. Behind us, Alonso is gonna be pitting again. I'm boosting Tsunoda for the moment. I'm gonna be boosting him for the entire 5th lap. You can just see how aggressive Tsunoda is, how amazing he is in overtaking. He is up again in P16. I'm gonna be boxing him at the end of this current lap. New set of softs, boost to finish, and we should gain some positions with Tsunoda. Unfortunately, you can just see on the softs, Gasly should be a lot faster than any other driver who is not on soft tires, but that is fine. I'm just hoping to score at least 20 points and we'll be completely fine. By the way, I'm sorry if my voice feels like a little bit weird, but I haven't fully recovered. I'm just trying my best here to keep making these videos, and yeah. All right, so now we are on our final stint. Tsunoda is ahead of Gasly. He has the fresher tires. He is actually the better driver in this race. Unfortunately, rival Gasly is still in front of us on the soft compound. If we cannot overtake him soon, then it will all be over for us, because on the soft compound there is not really a massive chance that we are gonna be able to overtake our rival. But if we can overtake him, then it will all be over. And from there, I believe Tsunoda will be able to overtake a lot of cars. You can see he is up now in P17. Indeed, we managed to overtake the rival, and you can just see how easy Tsunoda is just overtaking those AI cars. He's just amazing, man. I believe in race 2, I faced a real player who had Gasly level 6 and Tsunoda level 7, and we managed to beat him because simply our Tsunoda at level 5 was just way too aggressive. Even though that my rival had the better car, he had the better drivers, but yeah, we managed to outscore him. So 20 points indeed during this race. Amazing recovery, damage limitation. So on to our final race. Our final race is going to be around Melbourne, Australia. We have a 50% chance of having a wet race. It is going to be a wet qualifying session, which is amazing, as Gasly should get a decent qualifying session here, as he has a very good amount of wet weather ability. So he's currently in P17, Tsunoda is in P22. We have rain coming, but I'm not falling for the game today. Yesterday I went for softs, and it was 5 minutes till it started raining. So I'm going to use Tauros for Gasly. I'm gonna use downforce for Tsunoda, and hopefully we get a mixed weather race, because if we can score a decent amount of points here, then this would mean we are getting a new personal best 100%. So the rain is coming in 2.5 minutes. A decent start from Gasly. He is sticking to the inside. He is currently up in P14. I'm gonna keep the boost up on him. I don't want to lose any position. I don't want to risk anything. So we're gonna cut down both of the drivers at the end of this straight here. Hopefully we don't lose any position. Gasly from the outside, he maintained the position, P14. Tsunoda is in P22, and this is where I have to make a decision. There's no way Tsunoda is making it for 5 laps, so I'm gonna be going for 4 laps with Tsunoda pit for a new set of wets, with service of course. I'm going for 5 laps with Gasly. It doesn't matter if it started or if it starts raining. 5 laps with Gasly, boost during the 5th lap a little bit. After that, boost to finish on the fresher set of wet tires. And actually this is literally the first race that I get a little bit of luck. Yesterday we got unlucky. I didn't even score a decent amount of points. I scored around 13 points, but if I master the strategy now, I'm gonna be scoring, let's say, around 25 points, which is gonna be amazing for us. Currently P14, a decent amount of cars are gonna be pitting in front of us, which is like good news for us. They're all gonna be pitting for new sets of slicks. So me going for 5 laps is gonna help us massively. First of all, maintain those positions we gained, and after that it is gonna give us the momentum of let's say getting a lot of overtakes done during the wet stint. So Tsunoda is gonna be going to pit at the end of this current lap, a new set of wet tires, and I'm gonna be boosting him nearly the entire stint. But of course Tsunoda doesn't have that amazing tire management, so we're gonna be boosting Gasly for this entire 5th lap. He is currently up in P8. I do believe a couple of cars are indeed going to pit there's only Alonso at the moment on the wets, but a lot of cars are gonna be pitting for wets in these next 2 laps. So if I can keep boosting with Gasly, that would mean we can probably finish in around like P10, maybe P9. We'll just see how it goes. I'm still boosting with Tsunoda, unfortunately. And by the way, I'm not sure if you guys have been experiencing this, but Stroll, for some reason, has been a huge pain for us during this Grand Prix. He's just, even on the hard tires, he's just like the Great Wall of China in front of you, man. You can't overtake him. It doesn't matter if you're using boosts. It doesn't matter if you are on the softs and he's on the hard compound. You just can't overtake him properly. So I did cut down to regular driving with Tsunoda. First of all, just to avoid being stuck because of these cars on slicks. Second of all, because he's gonna be nearly out of tires at the end of the race. Gasly is on regular driving now. Let's start boosting him. And yeah, let's start boosting him now. So for the moment, Gasly, by how it looks, should be able to pick up like 2, 3, maybe 4 positions. So he's up in P11. He should be up in P10 in a moment here. Tsunoda is in P17. I need Tsunoda to pick up some more positions. Or at P15, Gasly is in P10 indeed. My game is lagging a little bit. Come on, Gasly. Right, Max in front is on a new set of wets. I need him to overtake these AI cars in front. Right, Gasly, come on, don't get stuck, man. Come on, Gasly. P8 is yours. Come on. All right, P8 for Gasly, and this is gonna be P14 for Tsunoda. Yeah, that is P14 for Tsunoda. This is going to be 28 points actually. Amazing job, honestly, guys. I'm happy with these scores. This has been literally the best weekend I've ever had during this season. Hopefully the rewards tomorrow are gonna be like good enough to unlock something, to be able to, let's say, upgrade some drivers or some parts. But yeah, all in all, it has been a great weekend. It is so good to be back to you guys. Honestly, I missed every single one of you, and yeah, amazing weekend. So we are currently in P9. All right, it is P9, 180 points. This is a new personal best for us. Yeah, I'm honestly so happy. Of course, we're not gonna keep top 10, but we should be okay for a top 20, top 25 spot, which is gonna give us a decent amount of boosts, a decent amount of coins, and a decent amount of epic cards. Honestly, amazing. We do have here Lego Head. Okay, I didn't even see him earlier. All right, we have Lego Head. He's a good friend, and he's one of my club mates. And by the way, it looks he is going for P1. If he can like score, let's say, around 170 points during his next 4 races, he should be fine for P1, or let's say P1 to P3. But yeah, so let me know, guys, down in the comments how your Grand Prix event went. And this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the rewards video. Hopefully we can get at least something good, which is a phrase I've been saying for the past year and a half. So until tomorrow, stay safe, take care, and peace.